What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to Carving with Brian. So today I'm in the mood to carve another spoon to add to the collection. So in previous videos you guys have seen me carve spoons. These are two that I've carved before. So I got this big block of wood here, and that's the plan today. We're going to carve another spoon. This one's going to be a little bit bigger, but yeah, we're going to carve a spoon. Alright, I'll put you guys up there. Hey guys, so I've gone ahead and drawn on a basic spoon shape, just with pencil. I'm actually going to go over it now with marker so that I can, so I don't smudge my lines and so I can see what I'm doing. So anyways, I'm going to trace this out, and then we're going to start this little adventure with the cuts off flame burr here. And we're just going to go ahead and outline this, and we're going to carve it all the way out. So we're going to carve all the way down and cut the whole shape of the spoon out, and then we will kind of move from there. So anyways, let me get this drawn up, and then I'll get that cuts all in the chuck, and we will go from there. Alrighty guys, so let's get carving. I've gone ahead and put the cuts all in, and we're just going to go right on the outside of these lines and just trace this whole thing out. We're not going to do this middle section yet, just the main spoon. Okay. Alright guys, so rather than play that royalty free music garbage, I figured I'd flap my gums to you guys and chit chat, whatever. As you can see here, I'm using that cut saw and I'm just kind of going along the lines. When you're doing this, guys, be real careful when you go in deep, because the cut saw, it will grab the wood and you can break your inner shaft of the your flex shaft, your dremel flex shaft. So just be careful, don't jam it in there, take your time. Also, you want to kind of feather your cuts out on the edges as you go so it doesn't dig in. I'll make another video later. I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about here. Anyways, yeah, just go around your outline and cut this out. There's quicker ways to do this. You could always use a jigsaw, which I do have access to a jigsaw, but I like to be difficult, so I do it this way. It takes a lot longer to outline with the Dremel than it does with a saw to cut out your basic shape. But anyways, yep, that's about it. We're just gonna cut her out. Okay guys, so you get the basic idea of what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna go along the whole outside, cut the spoon just the shape out, and then I will get back with you guys. I'm not gonna make you sit here and just watch me drag over and over and over again. That's pretty boring. So I'm gonna get this whole thing cut out, and then I will get back with you and we'll go from there. Okay guys? Okay guys, I got the basic shape done. I could use a saw and it would be a lot easier, but I like making things difficult. Anyways, I ended up switching over to this tile cutter. It cuts pretty good through there. It gets a little shaky sometimes, but it's not too bad. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and switch back over to the flame burr. Put this one away. Switch over to this flame burr. Now's the fun part. We're going to start shaping this spoon up, and we'll get in here and get some of this cut out too, because I didn't want to go cut that little bit out with that bit. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just going to start rounding the handle and shaping it up and going around these lines, shaping all this up, and then we'll worry about the bowl last. We're not going to do that right now. Okay, so right now what we're going to do, let's finish getting this kind of cut out a little bit, and then we'll shape it. Okay? Tricked you guys. You thought I was playing music. Now I'm going to talk to you guys. So right here, you can see I'm trying to break the thing off. That didn't work. So I'm going to cut through it. This is going to play at 4 times the speed. It's a longer clip, so we're just going to, you guys got to listen to me talk for a while. So right here, we're just shaping the spoon out. getting the basic shape of the bowl of the spoon. Yep, we're just gonna keep on doing that. Anyways, I don't know, you guys like these style videos better where I talk to you, or do you want to listen to music? Let me know in the comments below what style you like better. Right here, we're just shaping the other side. I mean, this is pretty basic. Anybody can really do this. You guys, you just follow your shape of your drawing and round it out. Though I'd say the hardest part of making a spoon is probably doing the bowl part on the inside. Just trying to get the right shape. You know what I mean? But hey, you do your spoon how you want to do it. You can shape your bowl like a square if you want. It doesn't really matter. It's just how I like to do it. This is your typical spoon, I guess. So, yeah, we're just shaping the other side, just kind of making sure it's lined up. Because when you're looking at the spoon from the front, sometimes it kind of tapers off as your cuts go. Unless you cut with a saw, then it'll be smooth. But I didn't cut with a saw, I cut with the dremel, so yeah. Anyways, still shaping. So, why did the chicken cross the road, guys? To get to the other side. Yeah, this is a long clip here, so you guys just gotta listen to me ramble, huh? Anyways, Halloween's coming up, guys. Is everybody going out, or what are your plans for Halloween? You gonna go to haunted houses? There's a haunted car wash here in town. I think we might go check out. That might be kind of cool. Go get your car wash and scare the kids at the same time. There's it. Still shaping this spoon, guys. We're gonna be shaping it for a while here, I think. So, yeah, patience is key, I guess. Oh no, we're coming to the end. We're almost there. Yay! Spoon. Shape that spoon. Okay, guys. So we've got. I'll get some of this dust out of the way. It's kicking up more dust than my table can keep up with. You can see we've gotten pretty close to the line here. Basic shape is there. Now what I want to do now is I'm going to switch over to a drum sander. And I'm just going to go around and kind of round all this and shape it so it's more like this one. Just round. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead, take the cuts all off for now. We'll put it back in our little holder over here so we don't lose it. We're going to throw a drum sander on here. And tighten that thing up. I'm going to turn my speed down a little bit on my Dremel here. And we're going to start rounding this up. Alright guys, we're running this at 2 times the speed. This is where making the spoon gets kind of fun. This is where you start shaping the handle, and it kind of goes from being a block to an actual usable item. It's pretty cool. So you just kind of take your time and make sure you round it out. Start on the corners and just kind of knock your corners down. And then you just work your way all the way around. Just smooth it out, round it up as best you can. You can see that's kind of what I'm doing here. All right? And then I like to throw in a little notch kind of where the bowl meets the handle, just so I have a stopping point. So I'll just take the sander like on the little edge and just kind of run it down next to where the bowl meets the handle. Not a huge deal. Right here I'm just kind of rounding everything out. And then I'm also going to bring this bottom part up a little bit higher. It's hard to explain, but you'll see as we go. Like where the handle meets the bowl, how there's that kind of arch there? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So anyways, yep, just going to round this whole thing. Work your way all the way around the whole handle of the spoon. You can shape yours however you want. You can leave it blocky if that's what you like. You can really make it completely round, or you can kind of do the rustic style, which is what I do, where it's round but kind of choppy. It's all up to you, however you like it. Guys, so I'm just going to keep shaping the handle just like that. I'm not going to do anything different. I'm only going to work on the handle right now. I'll get back with you guys before we start on the spoon, like the bowl part of the spoon. Right now, I'm just going to kind of shape this handle a little bit, and then I'll get back with you guys. Well, guys, it's a dirty job, but we're getting there. I mean, there's sawdust everywhere. Look at me, covered in it. You see, it's starting to take shape. Yeah, you could smooth it out really well, but I'm kind of going for more of the rustic look anyways, so I like it like that. So anyways, I'm going to put you guys back up in the holder up here, and we will start shaping the bowl part of the spoon. Okay? Switch back over to the cuts off flame burr, and we're going to kind of shape this up a little bit, and then we're going to figure out where we want to carve in our little hole here. Well, I guess that's the bowl part of the spoon, right? So we're going to switch back over to the cut saw, tighten it on up, and we're just going to kind of round some of this out and kind of shape this a little bit, and then we'll figure out. That's just a crappy little whatever drawing. I'm going to redraw it, make it look nicer. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay guys, so right here you could use the sander and just round this out, but the cut saw actually cuts a little bit quicker on the edge when you're cutting the edge of the spoon to round it, and then we'll go back and smooth it later with the sander. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do right here. We're just kind of shaping the spoon a little bit better, the bowl part of the spoon, so it's not so blocky looking. As you can see, I'm getting closer to that line because that's the overall shape that I want to achieve, right? So just getting as close to my line as I can. And then remember, like after you do this little bit, you still have to go and do the back section right there. So it's level, it's on the even plane. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and redraw this part on here. Let's see, like we're gonna try to keep it the same thickness all the way around, obviously. Somewhere in there. Yeah. I think that'll work. We're just going to go ahead and carve that out, and we're going to carve on the inside of this line instead of the normal outside because I don't want to get too close to this lip. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and go right on the inside of this, and then we're going to go down and kind of hollow it out. Alright guys, so this is like what I was telling you earlier. We're coming in at that 45, kind of rounding it out a little bit, making it look more like a spoon, right? So you just take your time here and just go around and just kind of knock that corner off and then smooth it out. That's pretty much it. So you just kind of take your time, smooth it out, right? Yeah, like I just said. And then I'm going a little bit deeper here. And you can see as I'm going deeper, I kind of make this spoon, the circumference less. I step it down. That way when you go to smooth it at the 45, it just kind of smooths it out better. It's hard to explain. But anyways, so that's what you're gonna do. So just keep on going. You can see I look, it's not deep enough. Boom, go a little deeper, right? And then just, yeah, like see right here, I'm moving the spoon around instead of moving the Dremel. So I'm using the spoon to my advantage to shape it better, if that makes any sense. Going at that 45 again, smoothing it all out. Yep. Okie dokie dudes, it's time to carve out the inside of the spoon, the bowl of the spoon. I didn't know a spoon had a bowl, but I'm pretty sure that's what they call this, is the bowl. So anyways, we're just carving straight down. So hold it at a 90-degree angle, carve straight down. You don't want to go too deep because you don't want to pop out the bottom, so you got to use your best judgment here. And we're just gonna kind of carve out a spoon. And then yeah, you want to use kind of like, not the tip, but the very edge of the cut saw. It's a flame-shaped burr, and you're just gonna, after you make your cuts, you just kind of feather it away. That's pretty much it. Just feather it all out right there. Bam. And that's pretty much it as far as carving in a bowl. You just make your cuts and then feather it out. Just like if you're carving like a wood spirit, how you would carve like his mustache, you're gonna make a cut and then feather it. It's the same basic thing, just a lot of feathering here. And then after that, we'll come in at like a 45-degree angle and kind of smooth out the transition between like the outside of the spoon and the inside. For now, we're just gonna smooth it out as best we can inside there. It's a dirty, dusty job, guys. Wear a dust mask and safety glasses. It's definitely worth it. You don't want to get the stuff in your eyes, and you don't want to be breathing in sawdust in your lungs. It's not good. So anyways, take your time, guys, and just, smooth it out. Look at it. Decide if you want to go deeper. If you want to go deeper, go a little deeper. And then that's pretty much it, guys. You just carving out the inside of the spoon. That's all we're doing here. Okay, guys, we're getting there, man. This is like a big soup spoon now. It's got a nice little indent in there. It's not real deep. I could go a little deeper, but I think that's fine for what we're doing. So now we're back to the sandpaper work. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this back on there, and we're just gonna round it all out. That's about it. Sand it up real nice and smooth. If we feel like after we go through and sand it, I feel the need to, I might go a little deeper with this. We'll see. But for now, let's go ahead and start sanding. Alrighty, guys, so I'm running this at 8 times the speed just because it's just me sanding. But this is kind of, one of the most important parts when you're making a spoon is actually the sanding, because sanding is where you're really shaping that spoon, getting your final details, and your spoon really comes to life during the sanding part. So you really want to take your time when you're sanding. Don't hold the sander in one spot too long and burn through it, and have a really wavy spoon. Keep that sander moving so your sanding is consistent all the way around. And then sanding the inside was quite difficult, actually. I had to keep coming at it with holding the sander at a little bit of an angle and coming at it from both sides to smooth it out. But yeah, make sure you guys smooth it out real good and keep that thing spinning so it stays nice and round. You don't want it being all wavy and funky. Keep it nice. So we've got a spoon now. Pretty cool. Nice kind of like rustic style spoon. Anyways, I think I want to hand sand this really good, and then we're just gonna throw some mineral oil on it because I want it to be usable. So we don't want to throw anything that's gonna go rancid. So no like linseed oil or any kind of weird other kind of oils, because I want this to be not just a decoration. I want it to be a usable spoon. So if you go coconut oil, that'll work as well, or you can go with mineral oil. Any kind of natural, like food grade oils will be alright. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this sanded up real good. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to get all the fuzzies off. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this up. I'll get back with you guys in a minute, and we will throw some mineral oil on. Okie dokie, dudes, ladies and dudes and dudettes. Mineral oil. And oh, I don't have a rag. I will be right back. I gotta go grab some paper towels, napkins, something. Be right back. Guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? So I'm just going to go ahead and pour some of this on this napkin. Probably not the greatest way to do it, but it works. You pour it on, and then you rub it on. Now I guess, you know, if you're using your spoon just as a decoration, you're not actually going to use it. You could stain it and all that and not have to worry. But since we're going to use this spoon, it'd be a good like soup spoon or something like that. I don't want to stain it or put anything on it that, you know, might not be food safe, something that's going to go rancid or something like that. So mineral oil is a good choice. Like I said earlier, coconut oil works as well. I'm sure there's other kinds of oils. You don't want to put like cooking oil or motor oil. You don't want anything that's going to go bad. So got that all wiped on. Now we're going to take a clean rag and just kind of wipe it off. Any of the excess oil. The wood soaks it up pretty good. So give it a little wipe. And voila. There you have it, guys. Here's your spoon to add to my spoon collection. These ones are all dusty. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys learned something, or at least enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, guys. Please hit that like button. It would really mean a lot to me. It actually does help out a lot more than you think. And I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hope you guys have a great day, great night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And keep carving, everybody. And we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.